I have a husky right there, and so she has a tendency to eat quite a bit. So I was actually sent this building block pet feeder to see what I thought of it, put it together, and show you how easy it is to put together. So let's go ahead and jump right into that. Okay, so let's talk about what you're actually going to get in this package. So you're going to receive the main body. You're going to receive 3 bags. The first bag is the product upper cover components. The second bag is going to be the storage pet food component. And then the third bag here is the level 2 storage pet food components. Now you're also going to receive a dish as well, and you're going to receive instructions. So that's what you're going to get. When you look at the box, you're going to see all the parts, and it does look a little bit daunting, but I looked at the instructions. It doesn't look that bad. So let's get right to it. Now, to begin with, inside of the first bag, you are going to receive a screwdriver here. That is, it has like this triangle tip on it. So that is what we're going to be using. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to take 2 of these and we're going to place them in here like so, just like that. And then we have these here, and it has like a spring. And we're going to go ahead and take the spring and we're going to go and put it around the middle piece and around the middle here, just like that. And we're going to go ahead and put the other one on. Just like that. All right, and then we have 4 screws, and we're going to screw in the darker gray pieces, and we're actually going to screw them here into these, but we're only going to put it here on the inside like that. All right, and one piece I did not mention is it comes with this as well, and that's actually going to go on the inside. And we're going to do that first. This is the drying block. And it looks like it's supposed to go like this. And it snaps in just like that. All right, so next up is the top here. And still inside that first bag, we have these. And these are actually going to be put on the side right here. And I want to show that this has those triangles as well. So we are going to go ahead and it looks like we are going to maybe tighten them as well. Yes, we're going to tighten those as well. And there's another one on this side. We're going to do the same thing over there. Now we're going to move on to the food release component. And so mine already had some of it already assembled in here. So it looks like this piece right here is a separate piece. This housing right here is a separate piece, but it came already inside of itself, which it's supposed to do. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go and we're going to take this, and it already has a bolt in it, but we're going to go ahead and put it on the outside here, and it just kind of snaps in, and that's how it actually releases the food. And then we're going to go and we're going to take this guy, and we're going to go and take this, and we're going to go ahead and put it down here, just like this. Let's see if you can see that. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to, it looks like we're going to put it on. All right, so we're going to take this. We're going to go ahead and put this through the hole, it looks like, because then we're going to secure it with this, and it snaps on. And then this is going to go in, but before it does, it kind of snaps in this. And since this has a spring, we should be able to push it in just a little bit so that we can go ahead and secure it like this. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tighten our little screw. There we go. As you can see, that's how it's going to work. All right, inside of the third bag, we have these. And what we're going to do with these is we're actually going to line them up like this. And we're going to take this piece like this, and it's going to go right here, and we're going to take one of these pins, and we're going to go ahead and put it right through the hole all the way through. And you're going to do the same thing on this one. Now once you've built this, then on the other side of the control compartment, we're actually going to go ahead and we're going to take this, and we're going to, as you can see here, you have a little pin there, and you're just going to slide it on just like that. And you're going to do that for both of them. Now you have this plastic piece, and you'll see that it is shaped just like this. And it looks as though what we're doing is we're actually going to go ahead and put it like this, and we're going to put the other side in there as well, like this, just like so. And then we actually have, so that piece snaps right on here, and I had a little bit, it was a little bit hard for me to understand kind of how it snapped on, but your circle pieces here are going to be on the opposite side as this. That's how I figured that out. Now you have these pins. You have these pins that you're going to use, and you also have this. So these pins will actually drop down in the top just like this and go through the top like that. And what it's going to do is it's actually going to connect down into this hole that's down here. Just kind of hold on to it. Just like that. Just pin it in place. So I was ahead of schedule by putting this on it, but what you have a flap. As you can see, my dog's going to go and try to retrieve that for me. But you're going to go and you're going to put that flap, and you have another one of these bolts, and you're just going to stick it right here, right on the sides like this. All right, just like that. Okay, and I have these bolts here that we're supposed to put here. To keep everything in place, which I did not do. But we're going to do it now. All right, so this piece right here, it is going to be over here with this transparent, you have these two transparent notches here. You're going to have this arm. Now this arm needs to be put down. That needs to go down, and then we're going to use our orange. If I had 3 hands, that'd be great. It's not difficult. My hands are just super slippy. All right, perfect. And then we have our green, and it's important that you make sure that this goes right here inside of this transparent piece because that will allow the door to open and close. Turning it over, we have this, and what we're going to do is we're going to put it right here. And it looks like it connects like this. And put it in if I can. Again, this is a my hand situation, not a product situation. There we go. Put it right through. That way it has some resistance. All right, very good. Then we're going to take what we just made, and it looks like we're supposed to put it in there. So I'm going to figure that out. Okay, so it just kind of sits in there. All right, that's not bad. All right. Then you're going to flip it over, and that piece that you stuck out of this hole, you're going to put this on. And then you're going to put these in there. Let's see. Yep, just like that. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to put the legs on, and there's already, mine already came with those screws already in here, so all I have to do is put the legs on. And I'm just going to put all the legs in first, and then I'll tighten the screws. There we go. And last one. There. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and tighten the screws in here. Now, something that didn't really make a lot of sense to me is this hole. And let me kind of show you why it didn't make sense. So it didn't make sense, but then again, at the same time, it kind of did. But it wants you to put that in there so that way you always keep your screwdriver with the feeder, because it is definitely a different screwdriver than I have ever seen before. So in a way, it's kind of handy that it sits here inside. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and put the lid on. And then we're going to put our lid on just like that. So here's how it works. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to open this up, and we're going to put our dog food in. Then I'm actually releasing the dog food over here into this right here. And then all it's going to take is for my dog to step right there on that pedestal, and the food will come in. Let's see if she'll do it. So it's definitely something that's going to take some work. She was able to go and touch it, but of course, you know,
It's one of those things where you're going to have to train your dog to press on the pedal to get the food to release. But if you're looking for something that's going to um, take a little bit of the manual labor of constantly feeding your dog and give it up to them to be able to do, then this is the one for you.